TV soap news and spoilers say that today we're diving into a thrilling and suspenseful storyline that is unfolding in Salem, the fate of Ava and Rafe. The stakes have never been higher, and the situation is about to get even more complicated. What happens if Ava is saved, but Rafe is not? The tension is building, and we're here to break it all down for you as we explore how this dramatic storyline could play out. As many of you know, Ava and Rafe have both been held captive in separate locations, each suffering in their own ways, with no idea that the other is also being held hostage. Ava, who has been through an unimaginable ordeal, is desperately waiting for her freedom, while Rafe is fighting to survive in an entirely different situation. The two have been separated, and the fact that they are not aware of each other's fates adds a sense of isolation and helplessness to their already dire circumstances. Next week, the excitement picks up as Steve and Brady begin to uncover clues that lead them closer to Ava's location. The two will make significant progress in their search, finally finding Ava and setting her free from the clutches of her captors. It's a relief for viewers who have been eagerly waiting for Ava's rescue. But this moment of triumph will quickly be overshadowed by a devastating question: what happens to Rafe? The tragic reality is that while Ava may be saved, Rafe might remain trapped in his own prison, unaware that help is on the way. Rafe's situation has been nothing short of harrowing. He has been held hostage by EJ since New Year's Eve, first locked away in the DiMera mansion's wine cellar, and then moved to Aramid, where he is now being guarded by the mysterious woman in white, Rachel. His captors have done everything in their power to keep him locked away, and Rafe has had to endure unimaginable pain and fear. He's been fighting for his life, struggling to escape, but his situation grows more complicated with each passing day. While Ava has the potential for a fresh start, Rafe's battle is far from over, and he's still facing the very real threat of death as he tries to find a way out. As Steve and Brady follow the clues, they are able to track down Ava's location first. The emotional moment when they find her will undoubtedly be a highlight, as they finally reunite her with the hope of freedom. Rafe's prolonged captivity will likely cause immense tension between the characters. Ava, who will have no knowledge of Rafe's fate, might struggle with the idea of finally being free, while her partner is still imprisoned. Will she feel guilty for escaping while Rafe remains trapped? Or will she desperately seek to find him once she realizes the truth? Her emotions will be torn between relief and worry, as the life she had hoped to rebuild with Rafe seems more distant than ever. The guilt she feels for not being able to save him alongside herself could be overwhelming, and viewers will undoubtedly feel her internal conflict. Meanwhile, Rafe's fight for survival will take on new levels of intensity. As he continues to be held captive by Rachel, he will be forced to rely on every ounce of strength and cunning to escape. The woman in white is a formidable foe, and Rafe's chances of outsmarting her seem slim, but he is nothing if not determined. Every failed escape attempt and every moment of hopelessness will drive Rafe to keep fighting, knowing that his life and the life of those he loves depends on it. As the days go by, Rafe will grow more desperate, realizing that his only chance of survival is to outwit those who hold him captive. One of the most heartbreaking elements of this storyline is the possibility that Rafe may not be rescued anytime soon. As Ava is freed and moved out of the dangerous situation she was in, Rafe will likely remain in captivity, knowing that the world outside is moving on without him. The DiMera family has always been one of Salem's most powerful and manipulative forces, and now, with the stakes so high, EJ and Kristen will have their own challenges to face. They may have been trying to find Ava and Rafe for their own reasons, but what happens when they discover that one of their own has been hiding secrets and manipulating events behind the scenes? How will the DiMeras react when they realize that their own plans may be unraveling? And what lengths will they go to in order to retain control? In conclusion, the twists and turns surrounding Ava and Rafe's situation will create a compelling, high-stakes storyline that promises to keep viewers hooked. If Ava is saved, but Rafe remains trapped, the emotional fallout will be just as intense as any physical confrontation. The tension between freedom and captivity, between guilt and hope, will drive the next chapters of this story, and it's clear that the drama is far from over. What will happen when Rafe's fate is finally revealed? Our TV channel, Soap News and Spoilers, is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.